Customer insight is one of those marketing terms that's vulnerable to misinterpretation, right alongside the marketing mix and the dreaded return on investment. So we're going to offer you a simplified definition. It's a non-obvious understanding about your customer, which when acted upon, gives you the potential to change their behavior with mutual benefits. So real insight rarely comes from one place. Real insight is of no value unless it's acted upon. Real insight touches motivation deep enough to produce change. And finally, and most importantly, in today's trust economy, real insight leads to mutual value sharing. Now, tonight we have a special prize that goes along with the award winner. Neural Sense are offering a neuromarketing research study up to the value of 250,000 Rand for the winner, which is a fantastic prize. So maybe a round of applause for Neural Sense. And the finalists for the 2017 CXA Customer Insights Awards are Momentum. A round of applause. There you go. Barclays Africa. Capitec. MultiChoice. And Genai Analytics. And if we can now have the results. And the winners of the 2017 CXA Customer Insights Awards are MultiChoice.
I am exceptionally grateful to be here, and I'm humbled to be up here in such a esteemed company. I have to tell you that this award is totally down to girl power. I want to put this out there to all the women that I work with. I'm the only guy in my team, and you girls absolutely rock my world. Thank you very much. Be my bodyguard. I can be your long lost pal. Whoa. That's
welcoming Clint Payne from MultiChoice, who's the Program Manager for Customer Experience. They just won the award for Customer Insights in Africa at the CXA Awards. I have a few questions for you, Clint, this evening. Obviously, as the champions of the category that we just came from, I wanted to know, what did you guys feel about the Customer Insights category, and what did your brand specifically do in order to win?
This is the one that I really wanted to win. I have to be honest, we've been on a 5-year journey where we've been trying to create a framework in which we can correctly and adequately listen to our customer, the voice of our customer. It hasn't been easy. It's been quite a difficult task to set up, but I think finally we're in a space where our framework allows us to get a really, really deep insight into what our customers are saying at every moment of their journey with us as they experience DSTV all the way from cradle through to grave. We've been able to start innovating on top of this framework, and we've started launching things like employee satisfaction, real-time services in our call center, real-time services with our installers and our walk-in centers. So this has really been for us the culmination of what's been a long journey over 5 years, and I'm fine, and I'm really, really, really proud of this.
This is fantastic news, Clint. I just wanted to know, are there any specific projects that enabled you guys to be nominated in this category? Is there anything that led up to you guys winning this award?
As an organization, about 3 or 4 years ago, we shifted our focus from being a very product-centric organization to being exceptionally customer-focused. We called it our customer-first program. And our organization, in the same way we look at our customer journey from cradle to grave, our organization has started to reshape itself to fit that same journey. So we've reorganized so that we have one single head of department looking after the entire experience of a customer, all the way from signing up through to leaving us and everything that is in between. Our organization mirrors that experience that a customer has with us, and that primarily has given us the impetus to be able to focus that voice of customer framework. So it's been an organization-wide focus on being customer first for DSTV.
Well, clearly it's a focus that worked because you guys won. Are there any specific technologies or tools that enabled you guys to reach, to go through this journey and have your customers, be part of the process as well?
We've been very lucky to partner with 3 very, very strong vendors. We use our touchpoint surveys, gets done by Genix Insights for us. We do our real-time stuff through Smoke. And then we do our mystery shopping engagement through Helion. So we've partnered with what we believe are the best of the industry's partners to deliver the insights that we need for our customer journey.
That's excellent. The CXA Awards, obviously, as you're aware, are in their first year. And this sets a precedence for any organization, going forward. Everyone's going to be gunning for the top spot from MultiChoice. So I want to know what you think makes the CXA Awards important and how they're moving the customer experience industry forward.
I think the awards are pushing the service industry in general. I'm talking product and service across the board, pushing the industry in general to be more focused around understanding and listening to the voice of customer. And I think that being able to recognize people who excel in that area will drive the industry and the participants of the industry to do more of the same over time. I think that going forward, the next step for us is to bring the customer feedback and the delivery of the service much, much closer together. It needs to be a more intimate experience. And I think that the challenge for us in the next year is going to be how do we embrace getting our voice of customer and our service interaction side by side and so intimately linked that they feel like a single engagement. And I think that that's going to be the challenge that we're going to face in the next year.
Okay, that's a great response. I need to find out from you. Looking at the customer experience industry in Africa specifically, there are a lot of international developments, but nothing is specific to the entire globe. There are certain forms of engagement that you, as an organization, as MultiChoice, have to, move with in terms of being in Africa. So there's a certain engagement for African clients as opposed to if you were, based in the United States. So what do you feel lies ahead for the customer experience industry, but specifically for Africa, and how do you plan to achieve that as an organization?
Well, for us, it's quite interesting because while MultiChoice South Africa is represented here, we have an African organization as well. We are a cross-continental company. We have businesses in 51 territories across Africa. So the things that we learn in South Africa are the things that we apply through our businesses across the African continent. As much as we learn from them as well. So for us, it's a very close relationship between us and our colleagues who operate the Africa businesses. And we are regularly coming together to understand what are the nuances around South Africa and the African continent in general, and how do we understand that. Importantly, as well as when you pick your vendor, is to be able to make sure that someone who's able to stretch their legs and work throughout the continent and are not limited to South Africa. So those are the things that we look at.
That's fantastic. Beyond obviously winning, what are the highlights of the evening, and is there anything that you would like to share with people who perhaps didn't have the privilege of attending today? would you encourage them to attend in 2018?
Absolutely. You got to be here next year. We're going to be back next year, so let's hope we can do some really awesome stuff in the next 12 months. It's been great to be here. Great to have my team with me. I'm very honored to be in this forum.
Thank you. That was fantastic. That was Clint Payne from MultiChoice. We will be speaking to the next representative from MultiChoice, who also won in the category for Customer Centric Champion.